Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt here, and a lot of you guys, my viewers, are probably in your 20s and are making a lot of the same mistakes I did when I first turned 20. And so I kind of just want to share the mistakes I've made and how you can avoid making those mistakes. Now understand, making mistakes is essentially a part of life. You don't go around life not making mistakes and knowing what you should know. You're supposed to make mistakes so that you can learn from them. It's not that big of a deal if, something doesn't go right. There's always ways to make it right. But one of the things that I definitely had a hard time dealing with in my 20s was seeking validation. Now, the issue with seeking validation is you yourself will not be fulfilled. If you keep on asking people what their opinions of you or what they think of you, believe me, everyone has a different opinion of you. No one's gonna say the exact same good thing or the exact same bad thing about you. So the way to fix that, and I, continue to do this myself, is internally validating myself. Internally validate yourself. You know yourself, you know your mistakes, you know your flaws, but because you know yourself, you believe in yourself, right? So the way to fix this is literally going out and achieve, whatever you want to achieve. Like for me, it really is scary doing this YouTube because in my head it's like, what if this doesn't work out? And obviously it's pretty scary to think, what if it doesn't work out? But also think, what if it does? Understanding that there's possibilities in life and there's a lot of things that you can accomplish, that fulfills you a lot more on the inside. Other people's words can only do but so much for you, whereas your actions can go for miles. If you keep asking people about you, you're really never gonna learn anything about yourself. Two, I do this a lot and I'm still working on it, but impulsively spending. So when I first started working, I was like 16. Before I worked, I probably only had like $40 in my bank account just from mowing the lawn for 20, and I would always be spending that on stupid stuff, right? And then once I got a job, it got a lot worse. Now I was making hundreds of dollars, but my mind I wasn't computing the fact that, like, oh snap, I have hundreds of dollars, let's use this money accordingly. I blew like $400 within a weekend. It was gone just like that. Just because I had all this money did not mean that I have to spend it all. The more money that you continue to make, and just the same amount you continue to spend will bite you in the future. If you keep on buying the things you want, you will start to sell the things that you need. Budgeting is great because it teaches you how to manage your money. Like for me, I only need probably $30 for the week. That covers gas, that covers food, all that stuff, and gas is pretty expensive nowadays. But budgeting your money allows you to grow your money, and not only budget your money, but learn to make more money. No, it's not easy, and it's not supposed to be easy, but understand that, making more money, maybe if you get like another job, like a side job, or create a side hustle, it's extremely rewarding because saving your money and budgeting your money can really only take you but so far. And understand that in this economy, your dollars will continually become useless. That $5 that you used to use for 4 different snacks, now you can only buy a bag of chips with $5, and that's pretty crazy. Learn to invest and learn how to grow your money because it is extremely rewarding if you guys learn how to do that. Number 3, I feel hugely about this. Invest in yourself. There are a lot of issues in regards to health, in regards to finances, in regards to mortality rates. Invest in yourself. Your body and your mind are your number one vehicles in life. The only way to continue going through life is if you maintain it. The way to invest in yourself is by wanting the best for yourself. I was very blunt with my friend about this because he wanted to get into the dating world, and that's fine, But I told him to look at yourself, right, and ask yourself, would you date that? You're only benefiting from, living a healthier lifestyle because guess what? In the future, right, you have high cholesterol, have diabetes, right? You need medicine now. Those medicines cost hundreds of dollars if you have insurance. Now, health insurance in itself is expensive. So if you can save yourself, from hundreds of dollars just from having a $20 gym membership, trust me, it works for you in the long run. Reading books is a fantastic way to invest in yourself because we have the internet. Yes, we have the internet giving us hundreds of forums of the do's and the do-nots, right? But let's be real, that's too much information. And because it's too much information for us to take in, that kind of makes us lack an account for action. My favorite book that I could recommend you guys is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That is a fantastic book because the book essentially teaches you how to be more extroverted. Now, with the book, it teaches you how to be more of a people's person, right? And to get your way in life, you have to be a people's person. You have to like people for people to like you, if that makes sense. I had a lot of social anxiety. I was going through a lot in life. Sad story. And the way I outgrew it was by one, working retail, and two, how to win friends and influence people. When I was working retail, I had to learn how to talk to customers, and that was scary as hell. Because initially, when you first start talking to a person, you have no idea how they're gonna feel about you. Now understand, people are unpredictable, but trust me, you are a lot more interesting when you start engaging with a person. Now this person may not be the most interesting person that you spoke to, but you engaging with them will probably be one of the most interesting parts about their day. Because in the book by Dale Carnegie, he essentially explains that you have to be interested in the person, right? And let me say this for once, this book changed my life because now I meet hundreds of people on the daily just off of something small. Maybe they're a coworker, maybe I noticed their shoes and I like them, and it's really so easy to start a conversation with a person. Sometimes the way I used to do it was I used to complain, right? But not in the way that like, oh, this person has to hear my sad story, has to feel sorry about me. No. Listen here, right? So, say I was at work and it's a slow day. I would go out to person and be like, yo, it's such a slow day today. And they'd be like, I know, right? So, like, what do you got going on this weekend? And you can just kick off a conversation. It's so easy to kick off a conversation like that. Reading books definitely helped me invest in myself and I've learned a lot more financially. I've learned a lot more mentally. And just overall, it contributed to, the healthier portions of my life. Start a business. It is not meant to be easy, and trust me, it's not supposed to be easy. Because if it was easy, everyone would have a business, everyone would be thriving, and guess what? It would not value a whole lot, you know. But starting a business is a great way to, one, have another source of income, two, have a side hustle, three, heavily invest in a hobby that you like, learn how to monetize it, and four, you get to learn and grow portions of yourself that a lot of people really don't touch on. You see, in regards to business, there's a lot of networking, there's a lot of logistics, and there's a lot of time and effort to put into creating a business. But understand that these things are, one, extremely beneficial. Because one, if you learn to grow a network, you learn to grow with yourself. Two, if you learn logistics, you learn the ins and outs of what's necessary and what's not needed. For example, say I want to sell you guys a course, right? Okay, how many copies do I sell? Well, I can copy and paste that shit. So the number of courses is easy. Next, price. Okay, what's an affordable value? Okay, $50. Not everyone has $50, but this course has value that can make you, double that. So I just gave a little business insight, not like I know business or anything like that. But that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys want to be notified about other videos coming up. I'm still new to this thing, so this is gonna be very raw, I'm gonna look back at this and cringe the hell out, but you know what? I feel like I've been doing myself justice by just sharing my own experiences, sharing my own knowledge, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the next one too. Thank you guys for watching.